Hey, this is Alex Alboran. Just wanted to create this quick video. I'm here in Paris, France for a few days. As you can see, my setup is a bit different than usual. And then heading to Italy for a few days after that. But I still wanted to share this video as I've had so many clients. I've had well over 1,000 clients, but so many clients specifically that wanted to and built a YouTube channel. And I say YouTube channel specifically because you have Instagram, you have TikTok, you have YouTube, you have Facebook, a lot of different social media platforms. But if you look at, let's say, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, those are really fast thumb, I call them fast thumb social media platforms where people just go on those to kill time. Where like they're not trying to educate themselves and learn about a specific topic on TikTok or even Instagram. They're just looking at sports cars and people on vacation. It's that sort of thing. It's not about, hey, how can I spend on YouTube 20 minutes, 30 minutes watching a video or even longer and finding value on so many different topics, right? So specifically with YouTube, that's the best place to build a platform. So as I've worked with all these clients, I have clients with over 1 million subscribers, multiple clients with over 1 million subscribers, many clients from 100,000 subscribers into 1 million subscribers, and even more clients that have 10,000 to 100,000 subscribers. And I want to share just some of the insights and some of the strategies that I've learned by working with them, because again, I've seen so many different people that are women, men, old, young, middle-aged, so many different industries that were able to leverage YouTube to build their business. And I feel like today it's the best opportunity to build your business because, again, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the other social media platforms are more about vanity. It's more about, look at my car, look at my vacation, right? It's not about, okay, let me watch this person on YouTube for 10 hours and then sign up for their course or buy their coaching, right? Or sign up for their financial services. YouTube is about how can I build value, build trust with my audience at scale. Or like this video I'm shooting might take me 10 or 15 minutes, but it can reach 1 million people. It can reach one person, right? So if you know how to leverage YouTube and how to scale it, it might be the most valuable skill heading into the next 10 to 20 years in this economy. And so the biggest thing as a commonality that my clients have, I would say, experienced is they had very little growth in the beginning, right? None of my most successful clients started a YouTube channel and then a month later had 10,000, 20,000 subscribers, right? For two different reasons. Number one, you're not going to be great at anything at your first crack, right? Even if you're, let's say, in person, you're a great speaker, great communicator, you hold eye contact, you have great body language. That's a lot different because it's more natural. Like you're talking to another person. There's that human to human connection. I'm talking to a little dot right now. It's pretty hard to make a connection without experience, right? So most of my clients, they need media training, right? So number one, my most successful clients, they didn't just overnight become successful because it took them time to become, I would say, charismatic on camera. It took them time to be engaging, right? Because the worst thing you could be is boring. So the biggest thing I tell my clients in terms of charisma on camera is just don't be boring. I'm not going to give them specific point-by-point tips, but as long as they're not boring, they're pretty much golden. So most of my clients who've grown really well on YouTube, it took them 3 months, even 6+ months to really become comfortable creating a video idea, creating a title, an outline, and then delivering that message to the camera in an engaging and unboring way, right? But number two, it's also because the algorithm might look at this video and say, okay, Alex, it's not a Mr. Beast video, right? There's not cars involved. It's not super exciting, but I posted consistently for a while. So the algorithm might say, hey, if people like this video a certain amount, if they watch a certain amount of the video on average, then maybe we push this video and instead of 1,000 views, he gets 10,000 views or 100,000 views. So you really live or die on YouTube in terms of if the algorithm is going to promote you or not, right? Just like other businesses, but with, I would say, YouTube in particular, if you don't have videos that strike the algorithm, you're really not going to grow. But the number one thing the algorithm looks for is track record, right? So if you launch a channel today and post a video tomorrow, they're not likely to at all push that video to maybe 10 to 20 people, not more than that, right? They may push it to 10 to 20 to 5 people, but I've never had a client, never, out of all the clients I've worked with, launch a channel and then their first video gets 1,000 views, 2,000 views. Because again, the two things they look for is engagement, quality content that people are going to watch for a long period of time. That's one of the factors, though. If you have that factor, but you don't have a track record, the algorithm isn't going to push you. So the biggest thing you can do to have the algorithm promote your channel is consistency. Right. So consistency, it helps your engagement. It helps you practice more. Right. The more you do anything, the better you're going to get. But it also helps the algorithm say, wow, Alex, Jessica, Christy, they're posting 3 videos a week, 5 videos a week. They're very consistent. For YouTube, they like that because they think, okay, if they're posting 5 times a week on YouTube, they're probably not posting on Facebook. They're probably not posting on TikTok. Let's push them heavily because they're committed to our platform. But it also gives YouTube a lot more data to work with because the algorithm bases, let's say, my performance on comparing it to my last 10 videos. So let's say I post this video and then it bombs. Maybe in the first hour, it only has 100 views or 200 views. YouTube ranks your views and your videos comparing the last 10 videos. But if you don't have 10 videos to compare it to, they're not just going to automatically give you a boost. So the more data, the more, I would say, consistency you have, that gives the algorithm more to work with. So at that point, as you're consistently creating content, the algorithm has more to work with, but you're also getting better at, okay, how long should my videos be? Where should they be? Should I change my lighting? Should I change my microphone? Of course, you're going to get negative comments, but you can look at the negative comments and say, okay, is my audio good enough? That's why I have this microphone, right? That's why I have this professional camera, because over time I've seen feedback. And again, I can look at analytics and say, okay, this video at a certain length, there's diminishing returns. People aren't watching it as much if it's over X amount of minutes. Or, wow, in that video, I was kind of boring. I need to pick up the energy a little bit. But the issue is that most people, they want all of that information perfectly from day one of launching the channel. And that's why they don't do it. And I've worked with many, many clients, but only a small percentage have really, let's say, made 7 figures, right? $1 million strictly directly from YouTube. I've had, again, not that many clients out of the clients I've worked with that have made millions of dollars. But the biggest thing is that they jumped in with the mindset of, hey, I don't know all the answers. I don't have them right now, but let me post videos. Let me get better. Let me improve. Let me give the algorithm a lot of content to work with. And over time, I'm going to get better and better and grow. Right. But the issue is that with most people, they think, okay, let me have the perfect lighting, the perfect video ideas, the perfect, this and that, and the perfect outfits. And I need a better microphone. They just make all these excuses because they think they're a perfectionist, but they're a procrastinator. Right? Those are two very different things. A real perfectionist, they would spend 12, 14 hours a day for 7 days a week creating videos and trying to get better. Right? A procrastinator, they really just think they're perfectionists, but they're just not taking action. They're not executing. And I'll tell you why with YouTube in particular, because you're putting yourself out there, right? It's not like you're putting your business out there or some other third party. You're putting your face out there, your voice out there, your personality. And a lot of people are afraid of failure in general in life, but especially when it comes to themselves, because they think, okay, if my channel doesn't do well, if people don't watch my videos, it's because they don't like me. So I want you to get out of that, because the only way you're going to actually get views is by posting consistently and getting better. Right? You could be a nice person, but if your videos aren't engaging, if they're somewhat boring, then nobody's going to watch and YouTube isn't going to promote you. But the only way to improve that is by posting videos, posting videos, posting videos. And then as you get the data, you can say, okay, wow, this video I had 3 shots of coffee. I was super hyped up, super engaging, and it got 10 times more videos or 10 times more views than my other videos. That's kind of a telltale sign that, hey, drink coffee before every video, right? And so the biggest issue, again, is most people, they want the perfect everything, A to Z, before they even launch a channel, launch a video, and it's just the wrong mindset. Just like any business, you don't want to have a product or service and spend 10 years developing that, because you want to understand, what is my ideal customer wanting? What are they willing to pay for? Because they're not really saying, hey, develop a product and force me to buy it. They're saying, hey, based on my needs, here's what I'm willing to pay and here's what I want to buy. Same thing with your channel. Don't spend 5 years developing ideas and concepts for what videos you're going to post, because you could spend 5 years, post the videos in a month, have no traction whatsoever. In 6 months, you could have no traction. So the best thing is to say, hey, let me start with a rough outline of who my target audience is, what am I talking about, what am I passionate about, and what do I have expertise in. Let me post videos on that, put them out there, create the content consistently. And then as time goes on, you're going to get better. So your videos are going to get more views that way. Plus, the algorithm is going to push you more. And that's really where the twofold strategy is reliant on time and patience, which most people just don't have. But if you're watching my channel, you're the type to think long term and think, okay, if I'm a realtor, if I'm a financial advisor, I'm a coach, I'm a consultant. If you have any type of business that's based on your personality and marketing that, this is the best investment that you can make in yourself and in your business for the next 10 or 20 years, right? It's building a YouTube channel so you can educate people, add value, and then maybe when they want to buy a house, they're not going to look on Google. They're going to go to your channel, enter your phone number, give you a call, and give you a fat commission, right? And so building a YouTube channel, again, it's a long-term strategy. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to take a month or 2 or 3 to start making big money on YouTube, because I can tell you, I've been doing this for, almost 8 years, and I've made the majority of my money so far in the last, I would say, 2.5 to 3 years. But that was 5 years initially up front of improving my public speaking, improving my communication, and again, taking feedback, positive and negative. So I implore you, if you want to grow a YouTube channel, focus on consistency and time, because that's what the algorithm wants and that's what you need to get better, to be engaging, and to deliver the value that you want. You don't want to have a great message and not be able to communicate that effectively to your target audience. So again, consistency, time, patience, that's the key formula for growing on YouTube in particular. If you have any questions on YouTube or growing this type of business model, feel free to message me or leave a comment below. And again, I'll try to make another video while I'm in Italy, but thank you guys and have a great day.